Welcome to First Impressions, the series where we give you our thoughts on the latest game releases. I'm Parker, this is Trexsol,
Yo.
this is Temtem, it's a Pokemon-style creature collection MMO RPG, and it rocks. Let's just jump into it. This video is going to be more discussion-based, since we both wanted to share our thoughts on the game. And with that said, Trex, why don't you take it away with the battle system, the meat of the game.
Yeah, okay. So, you think Pokemon, right? You think battling. That's something that this game also has. But there's some key differences in the way that these guys approach the battle system as opposed to Pokemon, which I am personally a huge fan of. So to start off, all battles are 2v2. Sometimes you do a 2v1 versus other, what are they called?
Tamers? They're tamers in this game, not trainers.
The tamers and the wild Tems that you find. But you're always sending out two of your Temtems, unless, you only have one left alive, which will happen. But the biggest thing about this game that I love is the stamina system. It replaces the PP system that you would think of for Pokemon. All your moves share one stamina bar. Your biggest, most damaging moves cost more stamina than your weaker ones, obviously. And what kind of happens is if your move that you're going to use uses more stamina than what's in your stamina bar, you take the difference as damage to yourself. So you kind of have to play this game of, do I want to use my weaker move and not damage myself, but maybe I won't secure the kill and I'll just take damage anyways? Or do I just go balls out, use my strongest move, take some damage to myself, but at least I'll secure the kill, right? So that's one of my biggest ups for it. What do you think, Parker?
No, I'm with you, man. I think that you hit the nail on the head. The 2v2 is really nice because the Temtem, you're leveling up more than one creature at a time. So they tend to be more even in level, which is something you really have to micromanage in a game like Pokemon. My favorite part of the battle system is that the AI really seems like it wants to hurt you. There are certain combos. Maybe both Temtem will gang up on your on your weakest Temtem. So you have to do a lot of switching out, or at least I do a lot of switching out between my party in battles, just to make sure. I'm trying to think one step ahead of the AI a lot more than I have in recent Pokemon games. So the game is more challenging, especially battle-wise, and with the new systems you're also learning something new at the same time. I'm just a big fan of how it works. It's really engaging and it makes me want to play it more, so that's, as far as I'm concerned, a plus.
Yeah, for sure. And because of the stamina system and the battle system overall, like Parker said, the AI wants to kill you, and that kind of leads into the second thing I really love about this game, and it's the difficulty. I never really had to use healing items when I was playing Pokemon. I can't remember a time where I went out of my way to buy potions and revives. I kind of just found them on the map and then used them if I needed them. But in this game, I feel like after every battle, I have to use at least 3 potions, or they call them bombs in this game. So 3 bombs and at least a revive, because goddamn, these guys just hit hard.
They do.
And I found it also kind of cool that the first dojo leader, I think gym leader, that you fight actually has more than 3 Tems on them.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. The game is playing at maximum efficiency. That was really surprising and really cool. It's like the game was made by Pokemon fans for Pokemon fans
that grew up playing Pokemon. They started Pokemon when they were younger, then they grew up, and then Pokemon kind of stayed the same as far as I'm concerned, difficulty wise. But those of us that have grown up playing Pokemon, we want something a little bit more challenging to challenge our brain meats.
Yeah, I miss, in the older Pokemon games, I'd lose battles, and I found that I've lost a couple in this game already, so it's you really gotta be careful. The game is super cute. I like the graphics a lot. I think that the designs are really cute. I think that the sounds are really, the whole game is adorable, but that's really deceptive, because I came into it, I was like, well, here we go again. A cute game with cute creatures, and this will be another walk in the park, but no, it's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, and I knew the game was different as soon as I got into my first battle with the rival.
Yeah.
And your rival just destroys you.
Yeah.
And there's literally nothing you can do about it. Your rival just beats you and then laughs at you for being weak.
Yeah, which, the game's just unapologetic all the way around, so that's That's really nice. The art style is a definite plus for me, for sure. Like, nice animations. The game itself is trying to be more than a Pokemon clone, which I really appreciate. And it seems like the fan base of this game already is really appreciating that.
Yeah.
They've been very vocal.
You can definitely tell, like, the devs, for the devs, like, this game is a passion project for them. This isn't just something that, you know, they're like sitting in a cramped office and they're being forced to work on this game to get it out for EA. Like, this is a game that they actually want to make and they actually want to develop and they actually like want to succeed. So they're 100% listening to their community feedback and all that great stuff. And like, I wasn't a fan of the art style at first, but it's kind of grown on me as the game kind of got its claws in me. So now I'm a fan somehow. I don't know. Like, I never thought I would be, but like, I feel like everything that they've put in the game, they put it there. And if you just give it time to breathe, it just grows on you. And then you're just fucking consumed by it like I am.
Very well said, my guy. I do have like one problem. Like, the only thing that I've come across in the game so far that I haven't really liked all too much, or the one thing that I've noticed that annoyed me, was the side quests. They're kind of forgotten about, it seems like. They're almost there as filler. A couple of them have really good rewards, like you get different like moves that you can add to your Temtem, so like they basically function as TMs from Pokemon. The problem is that the side quests aren't very... They don't point you in the right direction enough. Like, I feel like it's like going to the mall with your mom when you're little, and like it's like you're holding her hand through the parking lot, and then you get to the front door and she just says, "All right, find the gap." And it's like, I'm 6, I don't know where to go. This game is kind of like, oh, go talk to this person on the other side of the map, and then you find yourself running back and forth and back and forth and back and forth a lot, only to get like 2 items you'll never use, or like one healing item. And I wish that we got like money and like items to use for our Temtem and things like that, kind of like other traditional MMOs. So if they made the side quests more rewarding, it would almost make the tedious nature of them seem more worth it. That's just my one like major criticism so far. But that's it really for me.
Yeah, that kind of almost ties into like my most glaring criticism for the game as well, is just the lack of grinding or rewards I seem to get. The only way I found to make money is by battling other tamers, and once you battle them, you can't battle them again. So you have to go on and battle the next tamer, and the next tamer has stronger Tems with them than the previous one did, and you're kind of stuck in this cycle of like trying to push forward to get money so you can buy healing, but you need to keep buying healing because everyone you're fighting is just fucking a monster above you.
Progressively stronger.
Yeah, so I feel like if they incorporated better rewards for the side quests, like you get more money or you get items that you actually need, like revives cost 500, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but goddamn, it's a lot in this game.
It certainly adds up.
And as far as like XP goes for your Tems, like maybe they can incorporate that with side quests too, because I like mess around with breeding and I have my level 1 baby Tem, and I'm in a part of the story where my opponents all have level 30s, and I'm like, well, fuck, how am I supposed to train you? Like, yeah. I put him in the front, immediately trade him out, and even then he's not getting as much XP to catch up as I feel he should, because right now he's like at level 13 and everyone else is level 35, and it's like, well, you're just kind of sandbagging my team. I don't even want to deal with breeding or dealing with weaker Tems at this point. Like, I might as well just catch a new one.
Right, and that's the thing about using up a spot in your squad for something like that. Like, I'm the same way. Like, you bred one, gave it to me, and I'm just now able to really use it in battles. And that whole time, that was a spot on my team that could have been another Temtem that would help me get through battles easier. Because every Temtem that I've found so far has value, and that is another thing that I like about this game, is everything seems to matter or have a place. So yeah, like just getting caught up in stuff like questing or grinding for the XP when the game seems to kind of sandbag you, like you're saying, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of to end on a positive note, the reason why we ended with kind of criticism is because the devs of this game, they like they're really listening to their community, right? This game's early access. It's about 50% done. Planned to be at 100% and coming to consoles early 2021. But they released the game early access to kind of get feedback from the community and develop the game with the community. So, and like people have given them like feedback from the previous alphas and betas. Like even Parker had a problem with run speed in the game.
You move too fast in the alpha.
Yeah, and I guess a lot of other people did as well, and they definitely tuned that down for the early access release, so you actually feel like you're moving at a proper pace.
Yeah. If anything, this is just our notes to the community and to the developers should they ever see this. We love this game, and we have really enjoyed playing the crap out of it this weekend. So I just want to see it get better.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think this game, like people, obviously they're going to compare it to Pokemon, but this game has definitely set itself apart from Pokemon in my eyes. And I think it has a valuable spot as far as the creature collector genre goes.
Yeah.
And hopefully this can inspire some creative changes and such in other creature collector games, and they can just compete with each other, because competition is good, and that's what breeds innovation and excellence in all the games. So goddamn, right now Temtem just fucking has my balls and is just dragging me around.
It's I would say that 2020 is starting off strong with Temtem. You know, it's not an indie game that you can take lightly, really.
For sure.
If you're considering this game, it's $35 on Steam. Go grab it, be part of the early access, let the developers know what you think. Help make games great again.
My God.
Yeah.
Those were our first impressions for Temtem. As always, like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell to get those notifications. Leave us a comment. What do you think about Temtem? Have you played it? Do you plan on picking it up? Let us know. We're going to start a clan once clans become available. If you want to be in the clan, send me your game name. We're going to be strong. We're going to get that going strong. But anyways, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Squad chat out.